And we are live with Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Somehow. Further Hildibrand adventures. Yeah, I'm recording the Hildibrand adventures for Endwalker because reasons. Anyway. Without further ado, let's not get into it just yet. I need to change my title back. The sleeping gentleman. The pungent Lalafell can scarcely conceal his excitement. Oh god. Wait, I know you. We met in Kugane. You're that stone-cold killer I asked to look after the love of my life. Why would you ask a stone-cold killer to look after the love of your life? Although I get... You know, it makes sense. If you pay them. He did not pay me, though. What's that look for? Surely you haven't forgotten me. You and me, we had a moment, a connection. Not like the one I've got with her, of course. But I know I left an impression. The creepy little bastard who smells like cheese and followed Nafshu to Kugane after stalking her for over 5 years? Question mark. Yeah. Hey, there's nothing creepy about my love. It's as pure as the pristine waters of a forest stream. Sniff, sniff. Fair point about the cheese stick, though. But enough about me. This is about Miss Nashu. Ever since she got sucked into that weird portal back east, I've been scouring the world for any sign of her. I was this close to giving up, but then huzzah! I found her here in Razadhan. Normally, I'd be happy to get back to playing the silent invisible guardian, but she seems pretty distressed by the plight of her inspector friend. He's here too, but laid up and showing no signs of waking anytime soon. My Nashu has been fashioning all sorts of medicines in hopes of rousing him, but to no avail. I mean, I couldn't care less if you kicked the bucket, but I hate seeing her like this. She's liable to work herself to death. So what say you? Will you deliver my dearest Nashu from her plight? You'll find her over the High Crucible, no doubt slaving over an alembic. With that, I'll get back to cheering her on from the shadows. You too, I guess. Now go quickly, save my beloved. So, it's in the one place I don't have access to right now because they added it this patch. Only 96. Right? They added the thing. She's right there, but I need to go to the Aetheryte shard because if I don't, I'm never gonna make it. I'm never gonna be able to like make it back and forth. I don't know why they added it, and I've just obviously I haven't been playing in between streams and whatnot. As you can clearly tell by the fact that my my dancer's still 85 and not like 87 or 86. I love the background music here. This quest has been out for a while. I just haven't done it yet. And that should do it. And now to take this medicine and... Court! John! It feels like it's been forever, though definitely less than a year, I'm sure. What brings you to Radzatan? Enjoying a spot of adventuring, or perhaps... Then you've heard, it's true. Inspector Hildibrand's gone into hibernation again. And, wait, you're giving me that look, the one that screams, what about the whole weird portal business? Alright, since you silently asked. So back on the Ruby Sea, remember how Greg got doused with dew prism and was forced to whisk us all far away? Oh no. Oh no, no, oh no. How that strange rift then opened up, which the inspector then got sucked up into, and how I followed him in after that. Oh no. Well, after that, we all ended up in this bizarre place. Couldn't tell up from down, left from right, and so we wandered lost and confused. Fortunately, Greg came to his senses, explained that we were in the interspectorial rift, and then used the same trick to bring us home. Greg himself stayed behind, though. Something about a score that he had to settle. Not sure what that was about. But hey, you know Greg. Anyway, we're back now, but the rub is that Inspector Hildibrand hasn't opened his eyes once. I know he needs his beauty sleep, but it's been an awfully long time, and we've got cases to solve. I'm gonna try my hand at apothecary stuff, seeing if I can make something that'll get him up and moving, but nothing seems to work. But I think we're making progress. Me and Mr. Chupacabra from the Shakshoka concern. I don't think that's what it's called. Concern. You remember Mr. Chupacabra, right? Got sucked in the rift along with us. Oh. Former evil mastermind, not so bad once you get to know him. Jabraka. Pleased I am to meet you once more and under less compromising circumstances. If I may correct our mutual friend, I am Jabraka, chairman of the Jatra concern. Words. Your distrustful and somewhat bloodthirsty glare is not unwarranted. But in my defense, who among us has not contemplating enslaving the rich and powerful to bend the world to the whim? Okay, fair. Pray forgive me my poor joke. Allow me to assure you that after wanting the interdimensional rift, the sisters only know how long I am a changed man. Naturally, I understand that words alone would not suffice to absolve me of my sins. Thus, since my return, I've operated a humble apothecary that caters to the needs of one and all. Furthermore, I made arrangements for Miss Nash's workshop, assured that I will spare no effort in helping her see Inspector Hildibrand awaken and return to full health. And with that, if you would excuse me, I must see to other business. There's 2 quests that are available right now. That's the entirety of the stream. I don't know the length of the stream. It could be 20 minutes for all I know. I don't like that smile. I don't trust him. Is he the nicest ex-villain you've ever met? Ah, that's right. I just finished my latest medicine. I've got high hopes for this new recipe. No, because the nicest ex-villain I've ever met is Elidibus, Amitselk, and La Habrea. Well, soon-to-be villain in La Habrea's case. Although I guess Nero's in that list. Nero and Gaius. The Manderville Man himself. I love the Manderville Man. Really? Well, you've seen all kinds of amazing things in your travels, so maybe you'll be able to tell what's wrong with the inspector if you get a look at him yourself. He's resting up in... You're resting in a room up in Kama. Let's go. There's rooms up in Kama? Hey, yo, why is there no inn in Razarhan? Like, actually, why is there no inn in Razarhan? Also, I have 420k Gale! Let's go! I'm no longer poor! I saw the Abyssos relic weapons. Not relic weapons. The Abyssos weapons. You know, the ones that are what's savage only, and I won't be able to even go anywhere near until like 11.0, if that's even a thing. Yeah, I saw them. They're cool. Samurai and Ninja are amazing, and if I had a static, I would you know, go for those. Isn't this room nice? Mr. Chupacabra's taken care of everything, even paid the rent in full. Ah, but I'm distracting you, aren't I? You need to concentrate while you examine the inspector, yes? Study the city inspector. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target section, examine in more detail with thing. So, rugged features belie what is, at close glance, the sensitive mien of a cultured gentleman. While he still breathes, he appears to be locked in a deep slumber. This is the buckles of the stylish footwear design unique to House Mandeville. These shoes would Almost certainly fetch a small fortune in the markets. I'm guessing his hands, his arm. Okay. Rippling muscles bespeak impressive strength, while smooth skin suggests that only on the rarest of occasions does the man resort to violence. Troubling, his limbs are stiff and cool to touch, as if the blood runs cold in his veins. I don't think it's going to be less than an hour. Anyway, the inspector's condition is dissimilar and innocent of the scions who were summoned to the first fair time. Oh. Oh no. Oh, finished already. Any theories as to what's wrong with the inspector? He's a soulless husk, which is less than ideal. See, I mean, I don't, but that's what you're supposed to say at times like this. I know that much. How do we wake him up? I go to the first and grab his soul. And turn his soul to his body, but where did it go? And what is it doing there? Went to the gentleman of darkness. I love this one. Probably went to the first to become a the gentleman of darkness, as you do. Let's see. Right, so can you go there? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Great. In that case, I'll leave the soul searching to you. I'm sure it goes without saying, once you've arrived in this otherworldly world, look for a place that smells of mystery and intrigue and chat with people there. That's standard agent of inquiry protocol. Oh, it says this Inspector Hildibrand we're talking about. Don't be surprised you find him asleep or having forgotten a thing or two. But not to worry, I've prepared my traditional medicine just in case. Don't hesitate to use it. And with that, do take care out there. This is gonna be fun. I love the Hildibrand quests. Speak with Gleiner at the Crystarium! No, not the word on Sundered. What? Norvrand. Yeet. We must now travel to the first. I do find it annoying we can travel to the first and the world unsundered. We can go back in time, but we can't travel to any of the other worlds. Oh, someone is cheering very loudly. It's closer to the pendant, so we'll go to the pendant. Pa 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 pa. Do 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 do. Welcome back, friend. I'd offer you a pint, but my barman sense tells me that's not why you're here. You know what's funny? The game doesn't even let us come for a pint. I wish it would, dude. Let me drink my sorrows away in games, since I can't do it IRL anymore. This friend of yours has gone missing. Sorry to hear that, but plenty of travelers pass through these parts. Could you grab the fellow to me? Hume Burley wears a monocle. Well-meaning idiot. He was wearing a tattered suit, most like. Yeah, that. Yes, that sounds familiar. Mind you, I didn't see him myself, but I do believe one of our bandhounds spied such a man when you were all battling the horde of spectral warriors. He's been here since... Okay. Giot, come here a moment. There's someone who wants to speak with you. That's so. Make it quick. This ale isn't going to drink itself. If it ain't Joel, what brings you back to our neck of the woods? I'm looking for my friend. Now you mentioned it, I did see someone like that back there on the battlefield after you ran off to do more hero work. First I thought he was going to attack me like the rest of the spirit what's-its. But no, he just stood there striking a pose, trying to scare or seduce me. Damned if I could tell. Still was glowing, and I wasn't about to take a chance. I said, hey, piss off, ghost, and send him packing. No, my friend! Did he die, you ask? To which I say, what am I? A chirurgeon? Also, I've kept my mug waiting long enough. Good talk. Could it be? The Warrior of Darkness. I thought that was your voice, but was convinced my ears were playing tricks on me. It's good to see you again. Didn't mean to eavesdrop, but we overheard you discussing the renegade poser. We've been searching for him for some time now. There have been sightings in Lakeland, you see. Vonard and I have been tasked with getting to the bottom of it. We have little in the way of useful information, though. All we know is that he appears without warning and strikes a disturbing pose. He's not caused any harm, if you discount the shock of a strange man gesticulating in your general direction, that is. Nevertheless, we're worried his behavior might escalate. We've been tasked with apprehending the miscreant as well. Not quite, Vonard. John's come back to track down a missing friend. Your miscreant, I regret to say, might be my friend. It's like, yeah, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure your miscreant is my friend. If the man you're looking for might be one and the same, then why not work together? Between the three of you, you're bound to have better luck. I love it. Of course, Hildibrand is just causing untold amounts of chaos in the first. It'd be an honor and a great help. We were just about to leave to gather testimony as it happens. Come and join us in Solon. When you've finished here, we'll solve this mystery in no time. Indeed we shall. Because, I kind of don't want to be streaming for that long. Like legitimately, I am exhausted. I streamed like 8 hours the last 2 days. It should be 4, not 8. Anyway, where the hell is Sully? Oh, it's right outside. Okay. Anyone want to see me nuke my entire, like, remnant? Just so you guys see how much. It keeps going up. Anyway, Red Mage Arms. You need the high quality one. Renacita. You need the high quality one? Save, delete outfit. This right here is the current, not so much max gear, but it's 610. I think the max is like 630. So it's close enough. I'm not stalling. I actually I want to show this to the stream. All right. That's the manual adjust. It's just sad it's not glowy glowy. Wait! Wait. The phase crown rape. Ooh, hold on. That's the titania stuff. Oh ho ho! That's the titanium weapon. Hold on. What does it look like? Machinist. Yeah, these are always really expensive. Oh, that's why I didn't try and get the machinist one. Hold on. Because the circular thingy is on the side. Where the heck is Oh, there it is. Circle on the side. Eh. Still the best one. Shinryu. Alright, enough stalling. That definitely was not me padding the time just so that I so I don't have like a 20-minute stream or whatever. Yeah, I don't care. And now we just sit and wait. Because of course we do. Ayo, one of my friends apparently got a Fusion Strike Mew VMAX card. Meanwhile, I don't own any Pokemon TCG anymore because, well, I own some of like the old ones, but I don't own any of the new stuff because, well, cause money. And the Express costs like $5. Anyway, my being poor and it does make me. So that confuses me though, right? We're in Endwalker, and we still only have two um glowy weapons for level 80 extremes. Dadfort? Did I see him? You bet I did. I was crossing through the forest of the Lost Shepherd on my way to deliver fish to the also imperative. Out of nowhere, this odd man leapt in front of me. I thought he was a bandit at first, but then he abruptly turned to the side, curled his neck, put his fist to his head as if to say, I don't know. It was baffling. I ran when I realized he wasn't going to do anything else. Cool. So Hildibrand is being Hildibrand, and he's scaring the ever-living daylights out of Hill. It's funny because at first I wasn't the biggest fan of the Hildibrand questline. Oh, that fella. I saw him the other day on the way home from Clearmelt. I'd enjoyed one too many libations after my bath and ended up wandering off into the forest. Before I knew it, the sun was dipping low and the sky turned dark, and I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever make it home. Then I felt a gentle tug on my arm. And would you believe it? This odd-looking man led me out of the forest and set me back on the road. I thanked him profusely, but he said nothing in reply. He just struck this pose, and walked off. Okay. It sounds like he has no memory. The sullen woman. Well, yes, I saw someone like that when I was out picking mushrooms in the forest. He even spoke to me. I was opposed at first by his form, but he only wanted to warn me that fell beasts lurk in the forest and that I should be wary. Contrary to appearances, I'd say he was actually quite gentlemanly. Did she say gentlemanly? Anyway. I have the emote for that. Hold on. Oh, I don't... There's no emo button! Evil! Anyway. I love that. I love that emote so much. Also, the man from Wombo. And then there's this one too. Anyway, enough Manderville Manning. We got Whee! Oop. Finished questioning the locals, have you? Were you able to learn anything? Yeah, I learned that my friend is still the same as ever. Not only has a poser caused no harm, he's even helped people? So he's a gentleman, albeit a suspicious one. Something of a contradiction, you might say, but there's no reason to doubt what we heard. Everyone seemed to encounter him in the Forest of the Lost Shepherd, right? Then that's where we'll look next, shall we? Aye, aye, Captain. It's 2 quests. Maybe less than an hour total. But this also is for the relic weapons. Which is why I am doing them, because I want to do the I want to make at least an attempt at the relic weapons for Endwalker, because obviously Shadowbringers and and Stormblood are such like atrocious like grinds that it's kind of ridiculous. And then you know, Heavensward doesn't have like Reaper, Samurai, Gunbreaker. Well, here we are. But how exactly are we supposed to begin our search? These woods are, well, woods. Got a plan, do you? Far be it from me to doubt the Warrior of Darkness. Show us what you've got in mind, and we'll back you up to the best of our ability. Hey. What? I'm guessing this is the other dance. I'm gonna click this one. I'm just going at it. What the fuck, man? Hark! What familiar gentlemanly gyrations are these? Hey! Oh. Oh god. Light Warden, the forgiven gentleman. Oh, fuck's sake. That that makes it look like we're about to like duke it out, and then just like boom. Indeed, you have. On your guard. It's a Sin Eater. No, wait, that's no Sin Eater. It's the Gentleman of Light. Gentleman of Light. Who is this Gentleman of Light of whom you speak? I am the forgiven gentleman, devourer of sins, Light Warden extraordinaire. Oh god. You know, I see that you're Hildibrand, the Gentleman Inspector. Okay. Zombie Overlord. I love it. Inspector, Senator. Oof. You're acquainted with this, gentleman. Yeah, I know him. Right then, clearly your friend has been through a lot, but still, how did he get it in his head he's a Sin Eater? Is there no way to bring back his memories? There is one way! And it's about as comical as the rest of this entire series. They're all like, explosives! We're still trying to save him, right? Yeah, don't worry about it! He's used to it. Oh god, I love this. Boom! They're playing volleyball with a bomb! What the fuck? Oh jeez. Oh god, this is too funny. Wicked White, we've killed him. Oh, relax, he's fine. I say, John, I had resigned myself to Nash's ungentle methodology, but you too, my brutish friend? You just called me brutish, of course. They're like, nope. But never mind that. I do not recall the world being quite so purple. Yeah. Previously, I was with Nashu and Greg, wandering the bizarre shadow realm known as the Interspectorial Rift. Oh boy! All of us getting hit with the echo. Oh god, we're all getting... Hmm? Where am I? Who am I? Oh, he was summoned as a warrior of light. That sickening light, that aggressive posturing. I know what you are. You're one of them, ain't you? What we need is a good old-fashioned dwarven decking. Piss off, Ghost. Not inaccurate. He's very clearly been summoned as a hero of another world by I think it was Elidibus, whose name we now know. I don't disagree. It is indeed. Too lewd, man. Too lewd. Run for your lives. It's a Sin Eater. Oh, that's how he thought he was a Sin Eater. A Sin Eater. And this is only the first quest. I'll be damned. I saw a vision of the man's past. And no wonder we became convinced he was a Sin Eater. I saw it too. It was quite possibly the most ridiculous memory I've ever glimpsed. Yeah, that's Hildibrand for you. Answer me, my faithful assistant. Where are we, and why is it so purple? The first what? Are you telling me we've somehow traveled to an entirely different world? The first shard, yeah. Good cause to think that I've transcended the very boundaries of time and space. But worry not, my adoring fans. Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, will return to you forthwith. I've lost count of the number of times the man's been hit in the head. My one complaint with the Hildibrand quests, they don't give XP. Like, the older ones don't give XP. They're, like, completely forgotten. Anyway. They should also be blue! Anyway. A soulful reunion. Hildibrand is back and full of spectral beings. Cool. It's more like 0.25. Because 2.5 is the final ARR? I believe? Anyway, well, I've enjoyed the time I've spent in this far-flung first that I can remember. We should be getting back to our own world soon. Would you happen to know how we might go about doing that? Restore my soul with a spirit vessel. And say no more, your cursory description is more than enough for me to grasp the concept completely. It is not like brewing the perfect cup of coffee, which means our task is clear. We require the services of a skilled soul sommelier. Of course, that's a mood. That's actually just a mood for me. That's like my constant state. Splendid. I see that even in this world, you rub shoulders with the cream. Let us pay this Becklug a visit. I'm not sure what you're plotting to do with souls, but if you require Becklug's assistance, we can help. Aye, they've aided us time and again, and yeah, okay, that's another thing I love about this game. The Fey folk, regardless of which one of the Fey folk, they're all non-binary. Aye, they aided us time and again. I reckon they do the same for your friend here. Come with us to the Cabinet of Curiosity. I need, like, obscene levels of gil because of glam items. But because they're, like, overly inflated and shit. Nah! He's just modern day Looney Tunes. Like, that's literally what he is. He's just modern day Looney Tunes. If you're ready, I'll call for Becklug. Although I will freely admit one more time. Not sure if you were here for that. I did not like the quest line at first. The Genius Soul Sommelier. You come either commanded by John, and what adorable little puppy you have. So what? Puppy, I beg your pardon, but there seems to be some confusion. Puppy, who is this imbecile, John? I've half a mind to make him dig a hole so I can throw him in it. Resume he's a friend of yours and one in need, no less. Yeah. What? Another of your friends that needs to be sent back to the source? Yeah, we got a lot of those. Don't forget the guy we needed to pull from the source into the first. That was a great story. Oh. Have you forgotten how complex and difficult it was to do the last time? Yet you waltzed in here and asked me this favor with the air of one shopping for a new hat. Yeah! New hat, new friends, it's fine. It's all good, right? I don't know. What do I know? I just hit things. Until they dead. Or they turn over a new leaf. This case is no different from the others, at least. He is present only in soul, as they were. We'll need another spirit vessel, of course. You don't happen to have one on you already, do you? There's no way. Trusted you by the Crystal Exarch, you say? If only he knew how you were using it. Fortunately, I have a porksy on hand. We've been using it to treat patients at risk of transforming into eaters, but I suppose it's due for a change of pace. There's, however, one concern, in case I didn't make it clear before. The process can place a great strain upon one's soul. If he's lacking in resilience, there's a chance he will not survive, that his very essence will be rent asunder. Yeah. As a risk I'm willing to take. I wouldn't go with that. No, I like him. I like Hildibrand. John knows me all too well. I assure you, my good sommelier, who is most certainly not a dog. You didn't worry for Hildibrand, Heliodor, Maximilian Mandeville. I love Mandeville. Yes, I get the distinct impression that the gods themselves could not kill him if they tried. And they have. Yeah. This is accurate. Come along then, Hildy. I can't be bothered to remember that name. Hildibrand, Helidor, Maximilian Manderville. It's that first middle name that gets me each time. 1,000 thanks. Simply point me to the soul siphon, and I shall hop right in. The rest of you can wait here. I promise I won't hurt him, no matter how much I might be tempted. You and me both. As funny as he is, sometimes I want to punch him in the face. You know shit's bad when a pacifist is like, I want to punch the dude in the face. You're pleased to know that the process was smooth and uneventful. Honestly, I was hoping for more of a challenge. All you need do is take the spirit vessel back to the source and bring it in contact with its corporeal body. Should awaken immediately with the soul and memories intact. I get a free teleport thing. If there's nothing else, Vonard and I should be getting back to our duties. It was a pleasure, John. It felt too brief. I won't pretend I understood even a fraction of what happened, but I'm glad I was there for it. Till we meet again, rest assured that Thaler and I will be doing our damnedest to look after the people here in your absence. I got a free teleport till Rad's on Han. That's my home point. Me and my buddy Estinian just hang out, you know, between patches. And it's definitely not because everything starts in Razad Han and ends in Razad Han, and even once all the patches are here and the MSQ is over, I have to stay here to grind out tomestones. Which we can't do yet because this is like the midpoint tomestone. I was gonna say that as my home point, but it's already my home point. Which is why I'm just gonna go after the whatever. The Rinacita gear. You're back, and not a moment too soon. We have an emergency on our hands. There's no fucking way. The Inspector's soul is in this, you say. That's great, but we have another problem now. The Inspector's body has gone missing. We went to the market to do some shopping, and when we came back, he was nowhere to be seen. Double check that every door was locked before we left, but there's nothing to suggest someone forced their way in. We've got a case on our hands, the case of the evaporating inspector. We must begin our investigation at once. Come on, let's start looking for witnesses. Start looking for witnesses? What? We can just... Okay, you know what? Of course, this quest wasn't just gonna end. Did I see anyone get carried out of that house, you ask? I was distracted with stock taking to make note if any comings are going. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. My bad. I didn't see anyone carry a person out of their house, no. But I did see a man carrying a particularly large sack, so I've used strain to lift it. I didn't think much of it at the time, but now that you mention it, it was a bit suspicious. There's no fucking way. Dubious individual? Yes, the most stressed indeed. Ugh. Anyway, there you are. This man says he has vital information that will help us in our investigation. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Delian, editor-in-chief of the Thavnarian Truth, a monthly publication devoted to exploring unexplained and otherworldly phenomena of our isle. Your companion shared with me the news of your friend's disappearance, and I happen to know precisely who's behind the incident. But I fear you may not like the answer. For the kidnapper is not of the star. They come from the heavens from beyond the great expanse. They send in curious space saucer-shaped airships to study our world. Our society, our buildings, our very bodies. So it's a gossip rag. Okay, great. You shudder, no doubt, as you asked of whom I speak. It couldn't be. You process. Oh. Okay. It has been addicted by aliens. Oh, but you'll be fine, you assure yourself. After all, they just want to understand us better. You poor deluded child. That they do. But to what end? Why else? That they may one day take over our world. The thing is, both the Omicrons and the dragons that we have here are aliens, so... Yeah. What's worse, they plot to do so with the aid of collaborators, for the Shardens are in league with our would-be overlord. Are you talking about the Loperates? Providing they have vital information on our vulnerabilities exchanged for position of power within the regime. The final days was also the work of these alien invaders, an attempt to sow chaos that our world would be easy to conquer. Lastly, it was thwarted, if only by a dumb luck, as those that did the thwarting were blissfully unaware of the true nature of the threat. Yeah, I no longer believe him. I'd hope the setback would discourage the aliens from coming back, if not move them to abandon their ambitions, but it would seem events have only emboldened them. If they are indeed carrying out abductions here in Radzat Han, even as we speak, your friend lays prone on a sterile bed in their base on the surface of the moon, where they poke and probe him with inscrutable instruments as their floppy ears wiggle with fiendish delight. Ah, but I've said too much. I must continue my investigation in secret. The fate of our world is at stake. Bro, he's talking about the Loporits. I... Wait, did the Loporits take... I mean, he's talking about the Loporits. That would be hilarious if the Loporits did take... Oh, maybe we could check. Oh no, that sounded awful. We have to go to the moon and save the inspector at once. At least he got the floppy ears part right. So you don't think the inspector's somewhere getting probed by aliens? But if not them, then who's probing him? A man carrying a suspicious large sack. That sounds promising. Maybe someone else can tell us more. I don't know how Nashu gets, like, confuzzled all the time. Someone up ahead may have seen something. Let's ask around. And now accompanying you, keep right at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Do, 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 do. The man with the sack, indeed. I couldn't help but take note of him as he passed, trying so very hard to be inconspicuous as he was. Sent to Alzadal's path, then went over to the fountain where he met with a merchant, I believe. Such a hefty sack it was. My mind was racing with the possibilities of what it might contain. That to be our man, right? We need to hunt down that merchant. I mean, can I jump from here? Okay. Now that I'm no longer dying. Man with the large sack. Ha! You bet I saw him. In fact, I sold him my chocobo. At first, I told him to get lost. That bird and I go way back and so forth. But he was in a hurry, and his offer was very generous. When you're in my line of work, can't afford to get too Sabano, and now I can buy a whole stable's worth of chocobos. Did he say where he was planning to go next? He was muttering something about having to go to Saltwind's Welcome in a hurry. Probably why he was desperate for a chocobo. It's a long way to go on foot. Never mind the sack. Did you hear that, John? We need to head to Saltwind's Welcome right away. What the hell is Saltwind's Welcome? I love having Gil again. I need to, like, loot master the, I need to loot master, the Tsukuyomi and shit. But it's like, and Shinryu, but then it's like... That's for Sunday. Here we are, which feeds the mysterious man with the mysterious sack must be near. Keep your eyes peeled. Over there. That man is definitely up to no good. That man is, Chupacabra. Probably. Maybe he's waiting for a co-conspirator? We should stay out of sight and watch what happens. That's not Chupacabra. Oh, there's Chupacabra. Ah, Mr. Chupacabra, but he expressly told us that he had put the evil schemes behind him. He wouldn't lie, would he? The goods appear to be none the worse for wear. Very well, your payment as promised. This is where we toss the soul crystal at Hildibrand, and it just... My client will be most pleased. Oh no, is he going to feed the inspector to that giant sea monster? It is an honor and pleasure as always, Dr. Lugai. I have faith this specimen will meet with your satisfaction. And so this is the one said to be the strongest, most resilient in all the world. The Manderville Man. None other, he has weathered countless explosions and a multitude of martial abuses, including a devastating suplex I myself did witness. It is even said he survived the journey to Dalamud itself, and survived the Lesser Moon's fall with nary a scratch. Most fortunate for us, he has fallen into a coma from which I am assured he will never wake. You are free to do with his body as you please. Wee-hee-hee! Even the mightiest of warriors can't fight while asleep. Those meddlers may have gotten the better of me and my beautiful boy in the Tower of Babel, but my next child will be all but invincible. With this body, mine to command, I'll exact a bloody, glorious revenge. Who the hell is this dude? Yeah, forgive me my boldness, Dr. Lugai, but when might I expect the rest of my payment? I have debts that must be repaid. Worry not, with the Talaferoi gone for good, the vast fortune of House Brutus is entirely at my disposal. I shall shower you with my wealth, my loyal minion. Oh, with wealth. And gladly shall accept the spoils, Doctor, and resolve never to renounce my wicked ways, for surely this time I will suffer no comeuppance. No, not you, not now. Bah, I must away. Okay. Oh, heck. Wait, Dr. Lugai, my payment. Wake up, Inspector. Could it be? The world's no longer purple. Stop moving, damn you. You're supposed to be the comatose centerpiece of my glorious revenge. There's no way. Mommy! Oh god. Not again! Oh yeah, he's like slipping. He's like, nope, 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 nope. Oh, is he heading straight for us? Why? Why would you press buttons? Stop! No! Oh god! There's no way! Oh goodness. There's no way. There's just no way. That's too funny. That was a rather dramatic series of events to awaken to, but more importantly, after a brief detour, I find myself in my own world once more. My most sincere apologies for causing you such trouble, my loyal assistants. But rejoice, for Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return. Ding! Ah. Oh, is he trying to swim away? There's no way. There's no way. There's just no way. Wait, Inspector! Oh god, he actually got kidnapped by aliens. I knew it! An alien abduction, and think I would have the chance to witness one with my own eyes. This month's issue of the Thavnarian Truth shall be the best one yet. We should probably go up to the moon. And just when I thought we finally had the Inspector back, off he went. And then came back, and then floated off again. I mean, if he's on the moon, we can easily go get him. Like... But that's only if he's on the moon. It's not the first time that he's taken to the skies without warning, but still, it's always a little disappointing. Still, there's no cause cry over flying inspectors. Let's return to Razat Han. I mean, someone had way too much fun with this quest in general. With these quests in general. Like, the entire quest line is just someone having way too much fun. Oh, Inspector, why have you left me again? And where have you gone? No, this won't do. Get it together, Nashu. There's a case to be solved. Just you wait, Inspector. Your loyal assistant, Nashu, will solve the mystery of your disappearance. Again. And don't you worry, John. As soon as I have a new lead, you'll be the first to know. Till next time. Oh, yeah, there's the cutscene. Meanwhile, in Mare Elementorum. Oh, he is on the moon then. What is that face? That's not elaborate. Oh god, we got new aliens. With astute mind and explosive panache. You find the crime, crack the case in a flash. Alright, with that is going to be it for today's stream. I will be back tomorrow with some alt adventures with Midia. So yeah, look forward to that, I guess.